Morning. This is the first of the life path and life purpose readings that I promised my Insta followers before the weekend. Supposed to be having a day off today, but I felt like getting these done, so here we are. I'm also going to post some extended versions to Vimeo, and then as of next week I'm going to do weeklies on Vimeo of these. And I'll try and get monthlies for them on YT if possible as well. So yeah, I'm going to use the pyramid spread that I like to use for this, because it lays out the foundation. So this is like what you've done up to this point, what's been preparing you for this point, and then the centre row, that tells you sort of where you are at this moment, and the centre card is like the pivotal point of the reading, and then the apex of the reading gives you some information as to what the outcome, the expected outcome would be, or got like further guidance, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to go straight in and we'll see what comes out. Information for personal readings, by the way, will be in the drop down box. I'm going to do these as a pick a card, so it's very, very different for different people. So you get to choose A, B or C, and that should contain the most relevant information for you. Bear in mind, they are general. I'm only doing 3 options, so there's not going to be, it's not going to resonate with everyone. And there is an option to take these readings as a personal reading if it's something you would like to look at on a personal level. So yeah. Okay, the foundation. What is the foundation? So we've got we've actually got 5 cards trying to show themselves. Normally it's only 4, but I'm going to take them. So the centre row, please. This one's already turned, but I'll turn them over as we go anyway. It's showing the chess game, and note how that was the only one that's turned over so far. So this indicates that there is somebody in your midst attempting to keep you from your path. However, you are on track, so that's promising. Right, and the apex, please. Something's trying to get out there. Shuffle it. The apex, please. I've already got an idea where this is going. There we go. Queen of Forces. Right, so I'm going to talk through the foundation. So this is where you know you'll resonate or not as well. Some of this could still be to play out. But we have the 6 of Scrolls, which is the Sands of Time. The King of Keys. The Muse. The Light of the World. And Fated Meeting. So the Sands of Time would indicate what it says on the tin. It's like timing. The scroll suit in this deck is akin to air energy, sort of. In this deck, some of they kind of cross over a little bit, but it's mostly air energy, so it's like the mind. So this would indicate that you've maybe gone through some kind of very fast waking up process. Like you've learned quite a lot over a short period of time. Now, because we've got the King of Keys and Fated Meeting here, and keys in this deck are, roses are kind of water but mixed with earth. I'm not sure, but this could indicate that there's been for the most part, a masculine energy that has led to your awakening. And I'm taking that because we've got the muse as well. And the muse tends to be, as you know, twin flames are quite instrumental in triggering awakenings, as are false twins, catalyst twins. I'm going to record a video after this reading as well, and I'll probably put that video out before these because the information is very sort of relevant to what's going on at the moment, and it's showing in this reading. So yeah, the muse, it could be that you've been working on a some kind of creative project, but it can also be where a person has sparked you. So like, you know, somebody who is your muse, somebody who you've crossed paths with, somebody who you've spoken with, who has in some way been instrumental in inspiring you in some way. So because we've got this King of Keys, which is a person energy, and we've got this fated meeting with the muse, would indicate that this person has in some way inspired you. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be a twin flame. Everybody we meet in life has a purpose in our journey. So that's not to say that this person has necessarily been in your life, you know, for a prolonged period of time. However, fated meeting would indicate, for the most part, that that this person was a destined meeting. Also, the light of the world. This card, I'm going to hold it up to the camera again. You can see we've got the guy with the halo, and he's knocking at this door. This is kind of like symbolic of spirit trying to knock on the door of the mind, trying to awaken you. And the order we've got these is interesting because we've got the King of Keys and the Muse, then the Light of the World, then the Fated Meeting. So this would say to me, because the Muse, it comes up, the Light of the World comes right after, it could indicate that there was a period of separation, or that something has gone on with an individual, then you've had this awakening, and then the Fated Meeting has occurred. Positioning is quite important in this spread, but it does look as though, in fact, to be honest with you, no, I'm going to backtrack there because I'm looking at these again, and this all feels to me like it could potentially have been maybe one event. Not that it's all happened in like one, or like on the moment you met this person, but meeting this person triggered a chain of events that happened in quite quick succession. With the Sands of Time, I'm just sort of seeing that this looks like some kind of accelerated journey. Now, the Light of the World, this can also mean that there are messages trying to come in and you're just not paying attention. It's like to the point where I did a Reiki session on my friend not so long ago, and when I got to her crown chakra, I started hearing a doorbell buzzing really, really loudly, and she'd had various like blockages and imbalances in her other chakras. But she's highly intuitive, but she'd just been really, really out of balance, hence the Reiki session. And it just made me think of this card, because it's like all these messages trying to come in, but you're just not in tune. You are, you know, looking the other way. And normally this would indicate some kind of purpose or mission with a spiritual vein. Now, if this is twin flame energy, that in itself is a mission. But where it's just pertaining to soulmates or well, I say just because these high vibrational soulmate connections are equally important. All missions are equally important. But in some way, this King of Keys has facilitated. Keys could also be a symbol for you as well, as could hourglasses, scrolls, clocks, lanterns. These could all be synchronous symbols for you, synchronized symbols. So, yeah, this indicates, and with the muse as well, that there is a spiritual purpose to your being here, and that somebody you have met has played an active role either in awakening you, inspiring you, or maybe diverting your course in some way. And On Track has come out above The Light of the World and Fated Meeting. So again, this indicates that this fated meeting and this light of the world, this purpose, this information that's trying to come in is to put you on track. So one last note with this, bear in mind this is the foundation that we've been looking at. So this is sort of where, if you aren't quite at that point yet, this is indicating that it will occur soon. There's a fated meeting set to take place that is going to put you on track. The sands of time can indicate that time is of the essence. Now, time is fluid, you know, so I don't like to sort of panic people by saying that, because some people take it very, very literal. But it would mean in this case that for whatever reason, Spirit has put you through this accelerated awakening. So yeah, that's the foundation. Not really much more to sort of linger on there, although I would take the muse and the light of the world. Healing, that was the word I was looking for. It indicates some kind of like perhaps spiritual healing mission. And the muse can be sort of creative ventures as well. So it doesn't necessarily have to be art or music, although the muses, it does tend to be along that line. So the current point of the reading, Queen of Roses. Now, roses can tend to be water energy, but it doesn't have to be. I'm going to hold this up a little more actually. I resonate with this card myself, and I'm earth energy. So if we've had the foundation, it's to bring you to the stage you're at now, the Queen of Roses. The Queen of Roses, like I say, it's like a mixture of water and earth energy. So you're looking at Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles kind of energy, which is why I'm thinking that we're dealing with, for the most part, this is a feminine picking up this reading, and the masculine is here in the foundation. So the Queen of Roses, she's in tune with her emotions, her intuition, and she's very, very strong on the feminine energy. Roses being, you know, very earthy, grounded, you know, symbolic of love. So we're looking at somebody who is quite intuitive, can be quite motherly. So whatever has gone on in this foundation has been to bring you into that power. And we'll look at the other side before I look at the centre. As I've already suggested, the On Track card came out. So this means that if you were watching this and you've been feeling a little bit lost, then take this as a sign that you aren't. You're on track, you're exactly where you need to be. However, we're going to look at the centre of this. Now, the chess game is, it means that there are people in your environment, and it's a very, very specific card on its meaning is this one. It is that there's people in your environment that are playing energetic chess with you. They are seeking to keep you off your path. They are seeking to hold you back. They are, to all intents and purposes, working against you. Now, with the Queen of Roses and on track being there, this indicates that they're not doing very well. They're not managing to keep you off track, but and a lot of this is down to your intuition having been, instrumental in bringing you into your power. The apex of the reading is the Queen of Forces, which we've just come out of eclipse season. So you can see she's sort of the yin and the yang. She's balanced with the masculine and the feminine, the sun and the moon. She's an unstoppable force. She's got the power of her intuition. She's caring and nurturing. She's spiritually and magically gifted. She's a force to be reckoned with. So we've got both the Queen of Roses and the Queen of Forces here, which indicates that, because the Queen of Roses is in the centre section, like I say, you are going to be required to use some of that intuition and work out who is playing this chess game with you and where they are attempting to keep you away from your path. Looking again at the foundation level, this could indicate that this is somebody interfering in relationships, somebody interfering in connections, in order to keep you away from the muse. Whoever it is that's sparked your awakening, your seeking out your purpose. So what this says to me is that once you have worked out who is playing this chess game, who isn't there for your highest and best good, and then you've removed them to get fully on track, this is when you'll step into this Queen of Forces power. The Queen of... it indicates that you're allowing certain people still to encroach on your energy. There's an element here that's saying to me that you're ignoring your intuition to some point about certain people because maybe you're just being too nice. You're allowing the influence of others to keep you from your destined path. And on track being here is a good sign. I mean, yes, you obviously have some work to do in order to hit that Queen of Forces. But to get fully on track, you need to step into this power and eliminate these energies that are attempting to manipulate you. Once you've done that, your purpose should become clear. So I'm going to do an extended version of this and I'll take it over to Vimeo. I'm going to dig a little deeper into each of these cards and get what additional messages come through. So yeah, if you'd like to look at that, I'll see you over there. Thank you.